we're back to our 5-minute Chinese. Yesterday, I left 8 sentences for you to translate, and today I will give you the 4 sentences answer, and in the next episode, we will finish the other 4. I already put the first 4 sentences answers on the board. I give you 1 minute to check with yourself, and you can find out the difference between yours and mine, and I will explain that one by one later. I also put the tones there. Oh, I can read it. 我觉得中国人很酷。That is sentence number 1. 我觉得中国人很酷。Sentence number 2. 我的老师有2本好书。我的老师有2本好书。Sentence number 3. 今天是星期五吗？今天是星期五吗？ This is number 4. 明天是3月7。明天是3月7。Okay, how much do you figure out? If you think, hey, I have a lot of difference from hers, don't worry. I'll explain that one by one. Okay? Don't worry. Let's look at sentence number 1. I think for a lot of people, sentence number 1, you thought it's one of the easiest one. But it's, what? Mine's different from hers. Okay. 我觉 the English one is I think Chinese people are very cool. Chinese people are very cool. The correct sentence answer is 我觉得中国人很酷。I'm sure some of your sentences like this. 我觉得中国人是很酷。我觉得中国人是很酷。You put R there, right? I say, hey, that is the only difference between mine and hers, and only one word. Probably she missed, or probably it's not a big difference. Let me tell you, first, you're not correct. Second, I didn't miss. The third it's not a small difference. Fourth, it's a huge mistake. The small word, it is not just a small mistake. I have to tell you honestly, this word decide your sentence is 100% correct or 0% correct. The difference between yours and mine is big. It's big. The difference between ours is correct or incorrect. There are some mistakes if only 1 word, even 2 words you missed. It's not a big deal in Chinese. But this is very different. This one is very important. This one is very important. Why? Okay, 我觉得中国人觉得 means think, right? 中国人 people. In English, I think 我觉得 Chinese people 中国人 are very cool. Hey, you told us MSR is 是 and 很 very means 很 cool is cool. You say, hey, you told us we have learned all the words and we just need to figure out one by one. You think that is so easy. I've told you Chinese, this language is easy, but it's not easy. It's not that easy as you imagine. If that is just that easy, you just need a Google. You just need a dictionary. Why you need me? Okay, here is a little bit grammar here. You may ask me, why we don't need a 是? Why we don't need a 是? Let me explain. In Chinese sentence, if you meet this sentence style, subject plus verb plus, here verb could be, what I mean is, sorry, let's don't put M is R, because M is R is kind of like a verb. Let me give you a specifier. M is R plus adjective. Be careful. Then done. It's a complete sentence, right? You don't need translate M is R. You got it? One example. Even sometimes you have very here before the adjective. He is very smart. In Chinese it is he very smart. 他很 smart. She is very pretty. In Chinese is she very pretty. They are very nice. In Chinese is they very nice. All these three sentences has one common sentence style. It's subject plus MSR plus verb plus adjective. But the most important thing is there is nothing follows adjective anymore. The adjective is the end of the sentence. Is the end of sentence. Just for this pattern. For this pattern. Adjective as the end of sentence. Just for this pattern, you don't need to translate this. Listen carefully. In the future, we will learn another sentence pattern. Actually, you have to learn. You cannot use this. I'll give you one example. If I say, he is a very cool person. That means after the adjective, still have some stuff follow that, right? You have to translate all the words you see in the sentence one by one. You cannot skip any word. You got it? Okay, let me give you one example. He is very cool. In Chinese is he very cool. 他很 cool. You don't need to translate is because that sentence he's very cool is exactly follow this sentence pattern, right? You don't need to translate this. MSR, he is very cool, just he very cool, 他很 cool. But if I say like this, he is a very cool person. So that means after the adjective, still some noun, some stuff follow the adjective. Adjective is not the end of the sentence. Listen carefully. How can you translate? Do you still need to skip this? No. You cannot skip anything. You have to translate all the words in that sentence one by one. He is a very cool person. 他是一个很酷的人。他是一个很酷的人。You got it? You got it? We will learn that sentence pattern later. Actually, that sentence is pretty easy. But anyway, in the future, when you meet such sentence like she's very pretty, oh, he's smart, they are very nice. All these sentences, adjective is the end of sentence. You don't need to translate MSR into 是 in Chinese. Please remember this, okay? So very important, very important. Okay, sentence number 2. My teacher has 2 good books. My teacher has 2 good books. In this sentence, the most important thing I want you to remember is first is the measure word for books. You cannot use 个. Sorry. It's this one. It's a measure word only for books. 本 you cannot use 个. Second is this one I want you to remember. 两 you cannot translate it into 二. Even we learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But remember when 二 when you meet number 2, you should be very sensitive. When number 2 is followed by measure word, when number 2 is followed by measure word, the pronunciation for number 2 will be changed into 两. Will be changed into 两. So here you cannot say 我的老师有2本好书. No. You got it? Sentence number 3. What is it? Oh, is it Friday today? Is it a Friday today? First is a yes or no question. So this is question. Don't forget the question is ma. And because this is a yes or no question, so the sentence order is same as the statement. You have to figure out the sentence statement first. Then put the ma at the end of sentence. The statement is today. It is a Friday. So we will say. 今天 是星期五 don't forget 吗？a lot of my students in the past, they had some errors. They figured all the sentences correctly, but they forgot it's a question. Don't forget it's ma. This ma will decide if it's a statement or it is a question. So don't forget it, okay? Sentence number 4. Tomorrow it is March 7th. 明天是3月. I don't want you to forget how to say month. 3月 March 3月. Actually there's a how, but you don't need to know right now how it means the date. The date of the date. You don't need to know now. You don't need to know right now. Okay, and tomorrow we will in the next, because today is Friday, I'm sorry. And next episode we will finish the other four. Okay, have a nice weekend. Bye bye. 再见。